得得得得得得得，好哟。可怜，有没有新能力耶？狂怒，指腹狂怒，很凶很凶。我还有10点技能点，我靠！连续爆腿，他们太麻烦了。小小。回家了。
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
那里的海尔森为什么
？Pleasure to see you.
We are allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Gilbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
噔噔噔噔。啊，为什么那个家伙都不来跟我打？
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There are more medallions to collect.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
And go in peace. 哦，吼吼吼，吼吼吼，哦，直接让别人中毒哦，感觉不错哎。这种基本的能力，我反而很喜欢。
Be my eyes, Sunan.
烘焙坊、盛宴效果、酿酒厂、盛宴效果。这也是盛宴效果。你是制图师。
Always a delight to see you, Eivor. This is fine work, really. Thank you for seeing this done. Take a look at the new maps I made.
What have you got for me today?
Always easier to follow a map. Your map has been revised.
差小。
That's it?
I must be on my...
好像
Farewell, Eivor.
好像不怎么样哎。我的意思是，啊，这还用你讲哦？哼，哼，干，真的是一个很废的能力。难怪小陈说：“妈，先不要盖。”果然是个废物。好了好了，面包房盖盖盖干，哪次不盖？
Your baker is done, Tobin. And our feasting table will be warmer for it.
Eivor, that is kind of you. I hope one day I can repay you.
You are among friends here. There's no need.
No need, but a desire. An earnest one. I remember the good things people do for me. To warm my heart in times when kindnesses are few and far between. There was one more thing, though, if you had a moment. A grain merchant has set up downriver. I want to bring a half-dozen bags home, but I would need an extra pair of hands.
I can lend a hand.
That's a relief. I did not fancy asking Holger.
与茶本一起到市场。好哟，还把我当小弟哦，干！但都接了，能怎么办？
Tarbin, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking, battle-scarred warriors had washed up on shore. Said you had settled in the center of Mercia, taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits came to your docks.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
为什么不搭我的长船呢？因为搭我的长船，我就不用自己开了，你知道吗？
I did not take you for a baker when we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft, is that right?
I have always enjoyed it. And I have always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
A question, Eivor. You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You asked the wrong question. I can stop fighting, but to do so would be to deny the essence of who I am. I think you mean, if I had to stop fighting, what would I become?
No, you've given me the answer I wanted. It's good you found what calls you. A rare and happy thing.
这里吧。
Yes, yes, I see you both. What can I... It's you. What are you doing in Mercia?
Collecting grain. 30 silver's worth if you can spare it. I do have the coin.
Right. Well... take what you need and get going.
That should cover it. Thank you kindly.
Of course. And you take good care of yourself. Yeah?
And your son will be dead.
Maybe
看看我强健有力的手手。
Is that your usual vendor? He seemed a little surprised to see you.
Did he? Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's no shortage of big bearded men around here, yeah?
I suppose not.
塔本，你是不是有事骗我啊？塔本。
About your question earlier, what would I do if I weren't a warrior? I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting to bake bread? The Romans baked bread. The Egyptians baked bread.
It is a fine trade. But is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for, and who care for me. That brings me joy.
Put that way, it is a noble pursuit.
I don't know that it's noble. It is simply what gets me up in the morning, and gives me purpose for the rest of my day.
Need help with your grain?
No need, no need. I'll do the rest myself. Bring it in and put it where I like.
All right. It was good to speak with you, Tobin. A welcome diversion.
You too, Eivor. Thank you for your help.
感觉这个塔本就不是普通人。不过既然你不想谈，那就算了。
Hello?
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Good.
I will... All right.
Found who you needed?
I have to go.
烤面包喽！原来如此，难怪塔本要问这个问题。我知道你很强，那有一天如果你不再杀人的时候，你会怎样？啊，我不一定，我本来就可以不杀人啊。所以他才问说，如果有一天你不能杀人，你要做什么？主角回答他的是说，问他说，那如果你不做烘焙师傅，那是你的志业吗？他说不是。他就是想帮助别人，因为他心里本来就是想帮助别人，只是被他的母亲训练成一个战士。不错我觉得这个故事还不错哦，真的，我喜欢。然后我们来去盖酿酒小屋吧，反正这些资源留着。最后一天还是要盖的。嘿，现在无人。就这个盖的最没有感觉，妈完全没有人出来跟我讲话。亲爱的泰克拉，泰克拉到底是谁啊？这样让我很好奇耶！把泰克拉滚出来哦！我好想知道你长什么鸟样哦！泰克拉出来！
What do you see?
Oh, 哦，原来要给他罗马古物哦。嗨，吴大伟。
Salve, Eivor. We have not yet been introduced. I am Octavian Claudius Britannicus, a collector of Roman relics.
你整个长得就很罗马。
If you are wondering what good I will bring to the settlement, you need only look to the greatest empire the world has ever known.
Yes, I have seen their great ruins. Always impressive.
But you have not seen them restored to their former glory, and I can help. Of course, I will need a place to store my collection.
I will build you something when I can. Have patience. I must take my...
Valet!
好了，我刚好可以帮你造，老实说我也无所谓，但 我要在哪里照？这里啊？不是啊，我要在哪里照啊？靠北啊！你的门牌呢，老兄？没有门牌，我无法帮你盖东西啊。你的门牌在哪里？哦，在这里哦。看我刚刚怎么没看到？啊，见。恭喜你，吴大伟，你有家了，赞哦！博物馆。
I suppose it will do for the moment, though it lacks the grandiosity of the Empire at its peak.
You don't like it?
It's not that. It's just not terribly Roman. It needs more. More relics, more statuary, more Rome. If you happen to find any distinctly Roman artifacts on your travels, bring them by. We can make something of this mess yet.
All right. 乌大维真正的情人写的信，笔迹和乌大维十分相似。Hi.
Eivor, have you ever been in love?
Why do you ask?
I wonder if you know the feeling of having your very heart pulled from your chest as it pursues the elusive object of your desire. I wonder if you have ever known the bitter agony of seeing your beloved in the arms of another. I have known such a pain, and Maximus was its source.
One of your lovers?
Oh, gods, no! No. Maximus is a snake and a leech. A slime-encrusted, blood-sucking viper of a man. He stole from me my beloved. A perfectly preserved statue of a legionnaire. It is all I desire in this world. Last I heard, Maximus was holed up in and around London, holding my beloved captive, leering and pawing at it, no doubt. If you should ever see him, give him my regards. By that, I mean spit on him, then recover my statue.
千古之争。
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Show me what you found. Wonderful. And here is something for you. Bring me more like this.
I'm off.
Dai dulci fruamini.
那我给你的面具，你会展示出来吗？好像不会耶。
You really think fighting can compare to sagas, to true poetry? Compare? I
绳
think
子越盖越大了，到底什么时候他才会来揍我啊？我真的很好奇。我真的很想被他挑战，然后我他妈要一拳把他打倒在地上。 哎，嗨。
Go, lad.
If I find one crack, that statue is as fragile as the rest of my collection and costs more than the hovel you call a home.
Just a clay man with his cock out, you nutter.
Oh, 是你啊！
I have a friend who needs that little Roman man you have. Octavian of London.
I've a guess who your friend is. And no, Osbert cannot have his greasy pedestrian fingers on something so exquisite.
Osbert?
Oh, that is delicious. Yes, Osbert. A name fit for a poor failure. It'll cost a cow's weight in silver to get it in his hands.
I'm not leaving London.
Then you'll just have to...
I need to keep Maximilian distracted and out of the way if I am to steal that statue.
And costs more than the hovel you call a home.
Just a clay man with his cock out, you nutter.
Odd jobs for coin!
I have an odd job and can pay you coin. I can pay you even more coin to not ask questions.
You sound like my father. What do you need? If you try to chop me up to bits, I'll scream.
I just need you to keep a man busy, while I take back something he stole from me.
If you pay up front, then deal. But we need a signal. For if he's coming, and for when you're all clear. I'll make this noise. Caw! Caw! If he's coming your way. And you make it when you've got the thing.
This noise.
Caw-caw! Close enough.
谢谢你哦，这么配合，我愿意付你钱。我不在乎钱，但我。
Greetings, Lord. I heard you buy things the giants left behind.
Romans, yes. But go on.
Yeah. Well, my father, he found a great deal of these things by our house. Coins and heads and stuff.
He's found actual busts. What level of damage? Have you found any emperors? Which ones? What was that noise?
I'll have to take this back to Osbert.
Hang on. I must suspect.
There's one with curly hair and a There's a lady with a wreath around her head.
Caw-caw! Enough babbling! Someone is in my home!
Run! Caw! 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 Caw!
Hey.
Great work. Try to keep out of trouble.
I don't make promises I can't keep. But you paid me in full, so I won't break your knees.
What are you doing? Get out of my house! What are you doing? Get out of my house!
好吧，既然你不想要，我本来还想好心的还给你的。噔噔噔噔噔噔，哼，这任务其实还蛮智障。噔噔噔噔噔噔，反正都来了。最大的城市伦敦。 既然我都来了，就顺便多解一些有的没的吧。噔噔噔噔噔噔，对，感觉就有好玩的事情。在牢房里面，威奇广场附近的场地表演。威奇广场在哪里啊？是威奇修道院吗？这真的有点难触发哎。威奇广场是不是威奇修道院啊？怎么办？去看看。那如果不是的话，就算了，我们就回家吧。反正吴大伟的雕像都拿到了。
Show me what lies ahead.
Da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Da 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 dun da da dun dun da da dun 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 dun. 看来围棋广场不在这里。好了，算了。 回家好了。 哒哒哒哒哒哒。
I think it conquers it. It is quick, clever, accessible to all. It is the art of the...
Octavian, I have something that may interest you. Maximilian sends his regards.
What? He gave this to you? That perfect little wretch. How did he bring himself to part with it?
Ask no questions, hear no lies. I only hope you enjoy it, and that neither of us have to see that man again.
Oh, thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
I have to go. See you soon.
Bonum fortunum in your travels, Eivor.
还花了我65块。不过我觉得反正很有趣。它比无毛的马还在。他什么时候才要来挑战我？
Admitted, Alvis. I am the superior wordsmith.
哎
Admit to a
月
falsehood? I would sooner square a circle.
月不理我。是泰克拉哎，你就是泰克拉女神、女武神。
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
我想都不用想，我就知道好战者是谁了。
Nonsense! It is not that complicated. You do not appreciate the subtleties of a cutting flight. That is why you
不过
misunderstand.
意思，我他妈还是要大家到处问问。嗨，你知道古斯班是谁吗
Hello.
Rowan.
Ah, Eivor. How's the day, my friend?
I'm well, Rowan. I had only a small question. Do you know anyone named Guthban?
Guthban? Nothing comes to mind. Should I?
It is not a question of should.
Ah. Is it a horse?
No, it's,
A lover?
No, Rowan, it's no one.
You came here to ask me about no one.
Thank you for your time.
Nice day today.
借一下你的马。我的马离我太远了，我懒得叫他过来。 嗨，你认识古斯班吗
Octavian.
Ah, salve, Eivor.
Octavian.
How are you?
Well, thank you. A question. Does the name Guthban mean anything to you?
Guthban. It's not Latin, is it?
It is a name, I think, but no face comes to mind. I fear it may be a moniker, a false name.
So you came to me? Why would you come to me about a false name? Do you think my name is false?
No. Is it?
I am Octavian. I've always been Octavian. Now, please, Eivor, this is not a good time for me. I am terribly busy. Good day.
你感觉就是用假名的人欸。
Admitted, Alvis. I am the superior wordsmith.
Admit to a falsehood?
好了，终于换面包师傅了。
Tarbin, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthpen, Eivor. It means battle bow. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't, not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon. It is down to me to fix it.
No.
By threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarbin? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them. Together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
If you wish to face your old friends.
Good. I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
没错，你看看我，连狼都养，斗剧也参加，曾经的兄弟我也杀了，哥哥我也绿了，我想做什么就做什么。
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
阳光真亮。哎，兄弟。
What do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditioned. Wilf only loves what he owes.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
Gotham, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor, and the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. A battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
Wait here, then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
我总觉得最后还是会。你要自己上马吗？
Eivor. This isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wolf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
I need your eyes, my friend.
OK， 你就待在马上面吧。
All right, wait here and stay out of sight. I should not be seen in this area.
不是说好了，这样也待在这边，先在这边等。 我到底要砍他吗？我到底要扛他干嘛？掉了。别闹了，你这么录。亚德里克。
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilth.
You handled that faster than I would have.
还好啦。
Is this the sort of work you did with Wilth and your family of marauders?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dimwit. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. And I weep for our worst.
Let it go, then. Remember only what makes you a better man.
他要去哪里啊？你要上马吗？这是 bug 吗？你要上马吗？你要上马吗？这真是一个诡异的情况。干，他突然间就卡在那里。不过我看威尔佛应该不会这么简单放过他吧？其实我觉得，与其来杀这一群人，不如直接把威尔佛杀了比较快。但又觉得我会不会杀他之后，他会觉得这是他老朋友，不太好啊，真是难以。 难以抉择。
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tarbin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
要不要做这匹马？复制出来的、
Tarbin,
3匹了。
I cannot thank you enough, Eivor. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthbert. Hadn't heard it in years. Dredges up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they've never known a storm. You weathered the storm, and worked through it. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Show me.
下坡哎，马不会跌倒吗
You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman, and she has faced greater dangers than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger.
哈哈，大风大浪。
You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
Nonsense! It is not that complicated.
It's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarbin, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And you owe us nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, unscrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it. And purge the past.
With pleasure.
神秘之人。结束啦，赞啦！知道吗？好像也不错。
Good day, good day.
What do you have today?
世界之树，酷哦，想要。女巫之友，但只要100，我无了。
I must.
Sol.
差不多了，挺酷的。睡了，啊，准备结束，拜拜拜拜拜拜拜。